Hey guys, my name is Imani Johnson. I major in English, non-teacher, and minor in criminal justice. For my final project, I will be talking about the Pre-Law Society that just started an organization on campus, and I am now on the e-board as historian. Okay, so the Pre-Law Society, what it is it's an organization, and what they do is, well, what we do is people who want to go to law school, we get them involved and try to like prep them for what law school will be. Tell them all the information they need, like what is on the LSAT. Give them examples of reasoning, things that could be on a test. A lot of information about law school, what law schools to apply at, what should be looking for now, and what's the cumulative GPA they would need to get in law school. What's the score on a test they would need to get into law school. Well, with law school, if many don't know, if you can go to law school, you can actually major in anything. You can major in art, music, criminal justice, English, anything you want to major in. You can actually major in anything to go to law school. It's not a specific major that is needed to get into law school. Now, law school is very competitive. You're competing against a lot of people that get in these law schools, especially the top law schools, the Ivy League law schools. A lot of people want to go there, and what we try to be with the students is okay, let's be realistic. Based on these scores and based on your community GPA, you need to be realistic with yourself and see what law school you can actually get into. So being so that the law it just started this semester, we just got active as an organization. It was confronted and brought about the idea of bringing a pre-law society to this campus last semester fall. And we actually got active this semester where Dr. Sai and Dr. Rudisau are our advisors. Now, I feel as though if you would love to go to law school, then this will be a great opportunity to join the organization because it will look, for one, it will look really good on your resume. And for two, you're actually learning and you're getting an insight of what to do. Some of our members in the society, they are in grad school. They already started taking law classes on the side, like for summer and stuff. So they have insight. And not only that, one of our advisors, he's actually a commissioner down here at SU. So he knows a lot. He know the law. He know how it works. Then we have speakers that come out, different lawyers that come out to talk about different cases, about the law, about how their years in law school was, how the testing went, how competitive it was. I mean, I remember one lady when she came and spoke, she actually had said that she only survived off of $1,500 a semester going to law school, and she survived off that money from her loans. And she used to say that she used to go to the library at 12 something at night, like really focusing because the work caseload is very demanding, and you really just have to put your all in it with law school because you have so much reading to do. And what the pre-law society do is what we focus on is bringing students in. Okay, so the community GPA to be accepted in the pre-law society to be a full member is 3.3. Okay, so say you don't have that 3.3 GPA yet, you will be considered an associate, and you will pay $40 to be an associate member, and to be a full member you will pay 75, and you get a care package will come with like a T-shirt, a button, a notebook, and things in that nature. And when you do finally get the GPA of a 3.3, then you could be a full member and pay the difference from the 40 from the 75 and the 40. You pay the difference and you will be considered a full member. And why we made it as a 3.3 is because that's what you need to get on law school, a 3.3. And if you don't have that, then you know what you need to get at. And we didn't want to be lenient just because we're a new organization, because law schools are not lenient. If you don't have the requirement GPA, you will not get accepted. And we really want to stress that. And we want to motivate people to try to get the required GPA, which is a 3.3. And we took a trip to the courthouse. I actually didn't go because I wasn't there, but the members of my e-board took a trip to the courthouse, and they was just saying how within 3 minutes they got through 8 cases, and that's extremely a lot. So they got through 8 cases within 3 minutes, and they got to meet people at the courthouse and really get to see how it worked front hand. And to have that experience, that's really good because now you see what you're dealing with. Oh, okay, well this is how this works and this is how that works. That's really good. And if you really want to go to law school, then law school is not going to teach you the law. Now, they don't teach you what the law is or nothing like that. What they teach you is how to think like a lawyer. So undergrad, if that's what you're looking for, then you should look at some other opportunities. Oh, well, how can I learn it all if I'm not a criminal justice major or if I don't major in English? Because some English classes they're based on like civil rights. You might have something about civil rights and you're learning like what some amendments are. So that's a plus. Or even history classes, you learn about stuff like that too. And that's why I actually decided to major in English and minor in criminal justice because I know that law school is a real high demand for vocabulary and writing skills. And I know if I major in English, then I will have the necessary skills to get in law school. And with me minor in criminal justice, I can also learn the law at the same time. So that's why I decided to do that. We have a lot of members on our e-board that's really great. They're president of other organizations, and they have a wide background and knowing like the law and the requirements to get in law school. Our president is Katie Ann. She's a junior here. She's the president. Our vice president is Kendrick, and Kendrick is very knowledgeable about the law too. Our secretary is Ashley. Ashley is in different organizations. And she's such a sweetheart. She's a very like funny person and down to earth. Um, our event planner is Jane. Jane is really nice, and she's around campus too. Our treasurer is Jerry. Jerry is such a nice girl, and she's a sweetheart. And she know a lot about the law, and she know a lot about the SAD and what you need, the requirements and stuff like that. And the historian is me. I'm the historian, and I know certain aspects of the law too because I've been interning when I go home on summer. I've been interning at different law programs and stuff in that nature. Like my senior year in high school, I was privileged to intern at Street Law Inc. And what Street Law Inc. are, it's the Office of Lawyers, and what they do is they teach the law to lawyers, so they can teach it to students in classrooms, and they're in schools, and they teach the law to students so they can learn how to advocate for themselves and know like what to do when you get pulled over and stuff like that. And last summer I was privileged to intern at Department of Justice, Office of Solicitor General, and they're if you didn't know, the Office of Solicitor General, they're a third in charge and ranking of the Department of Justice. And I was privileged to actually stay in the main office where the Solicitor General office was. And what he do is he's the attorney for the Supreme Court, so he represents the government. And it's a lot of lawyers within the building that help him with his cases, the other cases. And my mentor, he was actually the hiring person, so he hired these attorneys. And what he was telling me is to be attorney for the Supreme Court, you have to go to Ivy League schools. Even Howard would not be accepted in like this top Ivy League schools that would be accepted. So when applying for law school, you have to know these things. If you have to know like what type of law you want to do and what the requirement of law school you need to go to. You understand that yes, you are going to be in debt, but at the end it will really pay off. And with the pre-law society help and join us, then you can really talk to other lawyers, get a feel of it. Oh, is this what I really want to do? Or this is really I actually really want to do this. You might come to the conclusion like I do really want to do this. And it might push you to really go again for your dream and actually apply for law school. And then if you see some stuff, you're like, oh, I don't think I want to do that, and that's fine too. But I feel as though when you join a pre-law society, you can see where you actually want to go from there. And we're here to help you, and we help each other too. Even our members that's not on our e-board, they give us information too, and we give information to the members too. If it's any a scholarship opportunity and stuff like that. And being that we're a new society, we want to always keep our members first and please the members. So if you're interested in law, please join the Pre-Law Society. Thank you. Hope this was very informative for you all too.